Hello and welcome to Counseling Point of View. I'm Jean and I'm a counselor, and I talk about characters in TV shows and movies from a counselor's perspective. Through these videos, I hope you can learn something about yourself. Today is part 2 of Drama Triangle in the show Downton Abbey. Please don't watch if you don't want any spoilers.
Really, Edith? Do you have to put on such an exhibition?
She's not.
I was supposed to be engaged to him, for heaven's sake, not you. And I can control myself.
Then you should be ashamed.
So here is the Cartman Drama Triangle, where we talk about the persecutor, the rescuer, and the victim. For more detail about the definition of each one of these, please go to part 1 of my video where I talk about each position in detail. However, essentially, if you find yourself with lots of conflict with someone and no resolution, you are probably in a drama triangle. We're almost there, and I'm going to be talking about Mary, Edith, and Sybil shortly. This part is about how to get out of the drama triangle. So the persecutor can become the challenger, the rescuer can become the coach, the victim can become a survivor and thriver. The challenger can state boundaries, use active listening and make expectations clear and provide choices. The coach can provide clear support and give the message, I care about you and I know you are capable. They can use active listening, state boundaries, and provide choices as well. The survivor-thriver can state what they want and try to problem solve. They keep agreements, and they can ask themselves, how can I get what I really want in a healthy way? They count their blessings and remember, you make you and you're stronger than you think. And finally, this is something to think about and remember when trying to come out of the drama triangle. We can't change others, but we can change ourselves. So what can Mary do when she finds herself getting annoyed at Edith? So she has to remember the phrase, we can't change others, but we can change ourselves. She can move from being persecutor to challenger by being supportive of Edith and accept that everyone has their own way of grieving. Instead of fault-finding, she can walk away from the situation until she's calm again. She needs to remind herself that Edith's behavior isn't her problem, but she can do something by making changes to herself and how she reacts. So what can Sybil do to move out of the drama triangle? She can now become the coach. She can provide support and empower her sisters and let them know that they are capable of resolving their issues. She can show clear boundaries. She's not involved in the dispute, but she can support them from the sidelines. Sometimes people who are rescuers look after everyone else but themselves. If this is the case with Sybil, she can develop self-care. Self-care is when you look after your own needs while remaining kind and considerate to others. Selfish is when you think of yourself only, without a thought for others. Sometimes when you start to look after yourself and make changes to your life, other people don't like that, and they may react in a negative way. If this is the case, you may need to develop a tolerance for negative reactions. Some people might call you selfish or thoughtless. If this is the case, don't justify yourself. Just say that you need to look after yourself right now and you can help them another time. And if that doesn't stop the negative reaction, perhaps just walk away from the situation. What can Edith do? She can shift her thinking from victim to thriver. Instead of getting back at Mary, she could learn to express her feelings in a healthy way by using I feel statements. For example, she could say, I feel hurt by your criticism. I feel statements tell someone how you feel, and it stops people being put on the defensive because you're not attacking them or their behavior. You're simply saying how you feel. Being a thriver can mean being able to say what you want or need. For example, in Edith's case, she could say to Mary, I understand that you're grieving in your own way, and I'd like to grieve in the way that's best for me. She could move from persecutor to challenger by encouraging personal growth and development. She could say to Mary, I understand you have your own way of grieving, and that's okay. Sometimes the only thing we can do is emotional regulation. Instead of engaging in an argument or fight with Mary, Edith can take deep breaths to calm herself so she doesn't stay in the persecutor and victim position. I hope you enjoyed that video. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and you can also check out my website. Thanks for watching.